Are you looking for the best electric scooters? In this video we will look at some of the 10 best electric scooters on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. Segway Ninebot KickScooter Max. This e-scooter's comfort levels are further improved by its front and rear wheel shock absorbers. These work alongside the self-healing wheels to reduce the effect of speed bumps and uneven terrains, ultimately allowing you to have a smooth and comfortable journey. The Ninebot KickScooter's 350-watt motor allows it to cover 40 miles without needing to stop for a recharge. This is a pretty healthy range, especially if you're planning on using it regularly for your daily commute. This is 100 watts greater than the Xiaomi Mi 365, off of which the Segway Ninebot Max is based. However, despite this 40% increase in driving power, the Ninebot Max demands that you kickstart it all the way through its first 2 or so miles. If you haven't guessed by now, this e-scooter doesn't employ a zero-start mode. I found it slightly challenging to kickstart this device when moving upward on a slope. Thanks to gravity testing my every movement, I had to employ a higher kick speed than is usually required to get the e-scooter started and the motor fully engaged. Luckily though, you don't need to worry about this when moving on level ground or down a slope. So, if your regular routes don't include upward slopes at the start of your journey, you don't need to worry too much about this feature. This device also takes a while to charge, 6 hours, but this shouldn't be a problem because you get to ride it for 40 miles non-stop on a full battery. Another potential downside to this device is its weight. The Segway Ninebot Max weighs 41.2 pounds, so if you're planning on folding it up and carrying it across your back, don't. However, suppose you're not too concerned about portability. In that case, I'd say that this is an excellent scooter for everyday commute thanks to its commendable range, powerful motor, smooth drive, and impressive comfort levels. At number 2. Swagtron Swagger 5 Elite. If you're looking for an affordable e-scooter for adults and kids to use casually, I'd recommend you consider the Swagtron Swagger 5 Elite. The best thing about this scooter is its massive max rider weight capacity, but more on that later. The Swagger 5 Elite charges remarkably fast, so you don't need to worry about having to leave it overnight at the charging dock. You can easily leave it to charge for a little over 3 hours before it's ready to drive you to the grocery store and back. In fact, as an added bonus, this e-scooter has enough juice to let you make a few stops on the way, too. How about stopping at the park for a quick jog? On the downside, this device might not be able to take you much farther than that. There's only so much you can do with a maximum range of 11 miles. Still, if you're looking for an economy electric scooter adults can use, add this one to your shortlist because what it lacks in range, it makes up for in other places. Did you know that the Swagger 5 Elite can support riders weighing up to 320 pounds? That's more than what most electric scooters adults use are capable of offering. Of course, this scooter isn't only for those who fall into the heavier weight range. Anyone who needs a scooter to drive them around the neighborhood can benefit from all that the Swagtron Swagger 5 Elite has to offer. Apart from being the best electric scooter for heavy adults, this device has its own smartphone app, for both Android and iOS. You can use this app to track important ride stats, including your total mileage and remaining battery power. Additionally, this scooter can carry you at a top speed of 18 miles per hour. This is enough for the everyday commute. In fact, it is 3 miles greater than the legally allowed top speed in most neighborhoods. However, this top speed isn't enough for extreme activities. I've got to admit though that the Swagger 5 Elite wasn't designed for off-road trips or extreme sports in the first place. Instead, it was created for casual commute, at which it does an excellent job by providing a moderate travel range, a convenient charging time, a healthy top speed, and the ability to support up to 320 pounds of weight in both rider weight and groceries, or anything you may be carrying with you at the time. At number 3. Razer E100. The Razer E100 is hands down one of the most popular kids' electric scooters out there. No doubt, it is an excellent product and is fully fit to be your child's very first Razer scooter. Another thing I liked about the Razer E100 is its tire style. This product employs 8-inch wide air-filled tires that contain a healthy balance of both bounciness and stability to absorb shocks where needed and allow for a light, floaty feeling while driving. These tires also help smoothen out the drive, so you don't need to worry about your child losing their balance and tumbling over because of a small bump in the road. What you do need to take into consideration, though, is the battery system. I've heard plenty of parents complain that this device's battery died out on them after a few months of use. However, I also discovered that this will only happen if your child forgets to power off their scooter and instead leaves it on overnight or for multiple hours on end. Still, chain-driven motors can be a little tricky. Thus, be sure you keep tabs on how well your child is taking care of their scooter, and remind them to power it off as soon as they're done using it. In fact, you can think of the Razor E100 as training wheels of sorts. Thanks to its 100-watt, high-torque, chain-driven motor, this scooter can go up to 10 miles per hour for 6.5 miles, non-stop for 40 minutes. While this may not be a large enough range for most adults, I'd say it's ideal for little children. If you're buying for a child, it's worth checking out the best hoverboard for kids too. This product isn't too heavy either, so it'll be easy for your child to maneuver and move around as needed. However, picking it up might be a little challenging, even for adults. You're most likely going to have to store this product on your garage floor, as it might prove too heavy to easily lift up and hang on the wall for storage, as some people like to do. At number 4. Unagi Model One. If you're wondering whether or not this product is worth considering, I'll say one thing: this is an Unagi scooter. That means you're promised a sturdy and well-built product with overall commendable specs. If you're new to the world of Unagi, don't worry. I'd be more than happy to walk you through it. Unagi's Model One has plenty to offer in every sphere. This brilliant electric scooter comes in 4 fantastic colors, so you can choose whichever one fits best with your style. Their Scarlet Fire is a personal favorite. Before you begin choosing from Cosmic Blue, Scarlet Fire, Sea Salt White, and Matte Black, let's take a look at this product's performance. The Model One is available in 2 motor types, the E500 dual motor and the E250 single motor. If you're an avid electric scooter user, it might be worth looking into the dual motor option. However, after trying out both options, I felt like the single motor option works fine in most cases. I'd recommend the 500-watt dual motor scooter to those who regularly encounter uphill slopes up to 15 degrees high. However, if you generally ride on flatter terrains, up to 6-degree lifts, go for the 250-watt single motor option. It also charges fast and not too heavy, making it easy for users to carry around with them as needed. The Model One's single-click fold system allows it to collapse into a portable version within mere seconds. All you need to do is push the button, and you're good to go. On the downside, this scooter is expensive, really expensive. Still, as an Unagi product, you can bet on it lasting you a lifetime. This device doesn't do too well with bumps either. However, thanks to its sleek design, the Unagi Model One has no trouble getting you through large crowds in an instant. It is also IP54 standard waterproof and contains a non-slip rubber deck, making it excellent for people who live in cities prone to regular rainfall. At number 5. Glion Dolly. The Glion Dolly is my top pick for regular commuters, and here's why. Firstly, the Glion Dolly is built with a sturdy aluminum frame, so you don't have to worry about it picking up damage when riding through the city's bustling streets. So, if you live in a particularly busy metropolis or a neglected neighborhood, bumpy sidewalks, I'm looking at you, then this is possibly the best electric scooter you could choose. Secondly, its sophisticated, streamlined design adds to its brilliant performance in crowded areas. The Glion Dolly is designed to make it easy for users to fold it up and carry it onto public commuter trains. The sleek design also comes in handy when you're trying to make your way through a crowd, which is why I strongly believe that this is the ideal electric scooter for daily commute. Additionally, the Dolly is lightweight and hence offers excellent portability. It also has a special handle and dolly wheels which help you move it around when folded and can stand by itself so that you can go hands-free. With a top speed of 15 miles per hour, the Dolly can get you anywhere without breaking the locality's speed limits. Most municipalities don't allow e-scooters to go over 15 miles per hour anyway, so having a default top speed of 15 miles per hour is ideal. On the downside, this device's braking mechanism isn't as smooth as some of the other e-scooters I've tried, example like the Unagi Model One. However, this shouldn't be much of a problem because you'll be under 15 miles per hour most of the time anyway and will seldom feel the need for sudden brakes. It may slow down when riding upon an upward slope. The maximum uphill speed I could reach, at a 10% grade, was 7.5 miles per hour. So, keep this in mind if your regular route involves uphill slopes. At number 6. Pure Air. Developed and designed in Great Britain, the Pure Air e-scooter is definitely one of the best budget buys out there. This product offers superior quality at an affordable price, along with a wide range of useful features. The Pure Air is IP65 rated, which means that it can withstand harsh rain, and even survive after being dunked into a pool, for that matter. This product was designed for the UK with rainy London in mind, so it's not surprising to find that it is fully waterproof. Rainy days bring around muddy puddles. Luckily, this Pure Air scooter has built-in mudguards to stop it from getting dirty when you ride through such puddles. This device is supported by a digital app, Android and iOS, that you can use to keep tabs on essential stats like miles covered and current battery power. The scooter itself has a brilliant multifunctional LED display that supports easy viewing even on a sunny day. The Pure Air flaunts dual LED lights, both at the front and rear sides. You'll also find handy reflectors along its body and a small bell at the front. While this product is foldable, keep in mind that you cannot shorten its stem. The handlebars do not fold in either. However, this shouldn't be much of a problem considering how the overall device does fold into a more compact model, making it easy to carry around when not in use. Another thing that didn't sit right with me was how long this scooter took to come to a halt from top speed. When zooming by at 15.5 miles per hour on a flat, even surface, the Pure Air took 15 whole seconds to reach 0 miles per hour, which is a bit too long in my opinion, especially when compared to other scooters within this price range. On the plus side, you'll find that the Pure Air contains fluid-filled, pneumatic tires. This technology helps the scooter maintain its balance when riding over gravel and other rough surfaces and creates an overall smoother riding experience by absorbing shocks caused by cracks and bumps in the road. At number 7. Xiaomi Mi. You may have heard of Xiaomi's popular smartphone range, but did you know that they make electric scooters, too? The Xiaomi Mi electric scooter has a tested top speed of 15.5 miles per hour, which means it's fast enough to zip you around town while comfortably staying within the legal speed limits. However, most of the scooters on this list can do that, so why is the Xiaomi Mi special? Firstly, this is one of the few waterproof scooters currently available in the market, so it's perfect for a rainy day. Thanks to its IP54 water resistance level, you can comfortably drive this scooter through puddles without having to worry about damage or electric shocks. It also has slightly larger wheels, 11 inches. This increased wheel size affords the Xiaomi Mi electric scooter greater balance, especially when driving over uneven roads that have become worn out after constant rainfall. On the downside, this scooter may slow down when you're going uphill, 10% grade or more. So, if your everyday route is filled with uphill slopes, consider another product, like the Unagi Model One, which is built especially for ramps and slopes. Of course, the Xiaomi Mi will ride up slopes, it won't just stop altogether, but expect its average top speed to fall to between 5 and 7 miles per hour if you weigh as much as the average adult does. This product has both a rear disc brake and front regenerative brakes, so you don't need to fret about having trouble slowing down from high speeds, just trust the Xiaomi Mi to handle it. However, this e-scooter lacks a suspension system. Still, it offers a comfortable ride at an affordable price point. At number 8. Apollo Explorer. The Apollo Explorer was built for speed. Within seconds of starting up this scooter, I found myself cruising at 31 miles per hour, as promised by the manufacturer-provided specs. It doesn't end there, though. The Apollo Explorer has plenty more to offer. This beast of a scooter sports a 21-inch wide and 9-inch long deck that's perfect for everyone. You can also adjust the steering column's height, which I found particularly helpful as someone who isn't as blessed in the height department as others. You don't find an adjustable column height option on most electric scooters. So, if you've always wanted a product that changes in accordance with your build, the Apollo Explorer is definitely worth considering. In terms of power, you won't find many e-scooters that top this one. The Explorer has a 1000W motor that offers a 1400W peak with rear-wheel drive. This comes in handy when you're going uphill. Even though the Explorer's average top speed will fall by 50% on upward slopes, it's still significantly higher than the regular top speed most electric scooters will offer you. Additionally, this scooter's tires are not only 10 inches across but also 2.75 inches wide. Having tires thicker than average means added stability and balance for the Apollo Explorer, allowing you to speed up without worrying about accidentally toppling over. On the downside, all these brilliant features make the Apollo Explorer much heavier than the average scooter. This device weighs 52 pounds, making it challenging to carry around. It is also quite expensive, so you may want to skip over the Apollo Explorer if you're on a budget. In my honest opinion, it's still worth every cent, regardless. At number 9. Kaabo Wolf Warrior 11. The Kaabo Wolf Warrior stands true to its name. This e-scooter is a big, beautiful beast that can fight against virtually any terrain, no matter how rugged, and get you through it with no trouble at all. You're bound to encounter many uneven surfaces when driving off-road. Luckily, you don't need to worry about these anymore because the Wolf Warrior contains motorbike-grade inverted hydraulic front shock absorbers to minimize the effect of bumps and cracks in the road. Other than this scooter, you can look for great off-road hoverboards as well. It also has a complete hydraulic braking system that works alongside the ABS system and #40, optionally enabled in #41, to enhance your braking experience. You'll be able to stop within a few seconds of triggering the brakes, no matter how fast you're going. Unfortunately, this scooter is extremely heavy at 110 pounds. I had a significant amount of trouble taking it up the stairs and had to ask a friend for help. However, almost every off-road e-scooter weighs over 100 pounds. I'm afraid this is one of those things you'll just have to make your peace with. On the brighter side of things, you'll find this scooter's 70-mile range to be extremely useful, especially when you're on an off-road trip. Remote areas generally don't offer electrical charging ports, which is why a larger range is always appreciable in such cases. This impressive range is possible thanks to the Wolf Warrior's powerful 2400W motor. Pair this large range with a top speed of 50 miles per hour, and there's no stopping you from going anywhere you please in a fraction of the time. This scooter is built for speed. It contains a tough exterior made from tubular steel. It can support up to 330 pounds of weight without compromising on speed or overall performance. You'll also find two brilliant LED lights at the scooter's front. These help light the way when you're riding past nightfall, making this the perfect electric scooter for off-road travels. At number 10. Razor E300. If you're looking for a budget buy, you can't go wrong with a Razor electric scooter. This stands true regarding the E300 too. Most people buy this scooter because of how affordable it is. I'd recommend this product to anyone on a steep student budget who still wants to own an electric scooter for regular commute. Want to cruise in style? If so, I have some good news for you. The Razor E300's alloy steel body also comes in 4 different colors: white, red, matte gray, and blue, so feel free to choose whichever one matches your aesthetic. However, I'd recommend matte gray if you want a color that's both stylish and low maintenance. Lighter colors require extra care because they get dirty easily, so keep that in mind when deciding a shade. This product's pneumatic air-filled tires serve as shock absorbers and allow for a smooth riding experience even when you're passing over unkempt roads and sidewalks. On the downside, the Razor E300's batteries can only keep you going for 40 minutes in one go. While this may not be enough for long-distance travel, it works just fine for university students trying to get around campus without tiring themselves out. I really like how this product offers a top speed of 15 miles per hour despite its low cost. 15 miles per hour means that the Razor E300 will help you zoom around the neighborhoods just as fast as most of the other options on this list, but at a significantly lower price point. You should be wary of its weight though. The Razor E300 isn't light enough to carry with you for longer periods, so you'll need someplace safe to keep it when it isn't in use. All in all, I'd recommend this product to all those who are actively looking for an affordable Razor scooter to transport them across short distances at a fast pace.